Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on automation with a challenge. Last time I played this game, one of you guys challenged me to have a go at trying to build an economical sports car, which means I'm going to go for 300 plus horsepower and over 30 miles a gallon. I'm not 100% sure how difficult this one is going to end up being. After all, I'm not the most amazing when it comes to this game, but yeah, I'm going to have a go and see what I can come up with. So we're going to jump into the sandbox mode and get building. Now, the first thing we're going to do, economical-wise, we've got to pick a body. Now, there's a great selection of vehicles to choose from. We're going to want something aerodynamic. The better the aerodynamics of the car, the less drag it has and so on, that'll work in my favour. For economy, what I'm still trying to produce a massively powerful engine. We can have a baby. Actually, it might be better off. Let's go for the smaller wheel bases. I'm thinking smaller cars, lighter cars is also probably going to be relatively helpful. So we can have this baby McLaren essentially, or we could go for an MX-5. That's more of a Honda S2000-esque. Actually, very long bonnet on this one. There is an MX-5 one somewhere. Ah, there we go. So yeah, we've got the Honda S2000 style one, or we can go for the MX-5. It's quite tempting. The MX-5 one here is rather tiny, which would be good for lightweight. Oh, we could go for that one. It's a little bit larger and probably a little bit heavier than the MX-5 and equivalents, but kind of looks a little bit like a Ferrari F40. I think we're going to go for the F40, a little bit of Corvette as well from the back, but yeah, I think we're going to go for this one. All right, what can we do with the moving bits around? Okay, I think I'll have that slightly more slanted at the front. Then we will go for, we can have really wide. Can we do it on the back as well? Hold on, are we going to let me? Ah, yes, we can have it. Really peculiarly shaped car. Let's go for kind of somewhere in the middle. Again, you want to, I tend to extend the wheel arches out a little bit, get some big tyres on, increase drivability. I'm not quite sure what we've done with the back there. No, I don't. There you go, it's slanted. That is a really, now it does not look like an F40 anymore. I kind of think I preferred the way it was to start with. There we go. I think I will take that. Yeah, okay. That will do on the body shell front, so hopefully a nice and relatively aerodynamic vehicle. The other thing, of course, that we are going to want to do is make it as light as possible, because the lighter the car is, the better economy we can get. The same way they did with the Alfa Romeo 4C. To get that to do its things, it was a very, very light vehicle, so that's what we're going to go for. We have a choice of monocoque or space frame chassis. We're probably going to go with the monocoque ones for this. I'm thinking carbon fibre has got a very low weight, and that is kind of what we want to be doing. I'm not so worried about the money. I'm not going to stick the quality sliders up to the maximum. I know you can get more performance, but that is a very, very quick way of making things absurdly expensive. I'm going to try and keep it relatively reasonably priced. This one. Engine placement. We can only be mid-engined in this car. Let's go for mid-longitudinal in here. We're going for lightness and we're going for sportiness, so let's go for some pushrod suspension on the vehicle, front and rear. Pushrod suspension, expensive, yes, I suspect so, but should be good for handling and lightness, and we'll go for a nice carbon fibre body as well. Aha! On to the fixtures. Now, I did go and find the mod that gives you power headlights. Unfortunately, it doesn't kind of have them. Oh, that's tiny ones. There we go. It doesn't have them essentially up. I couldn't find any that did, so this is kind of as close as we can get. So that would be where the pop-up headlights are in the vehicle, and certainly for this body style, I do kind of want pop-up headlights. Yeah, that'll do. What's oh crap! Hold on, I've upset everything. I was kind of seeing what that one there. Okay, so that's tiny. Can you make these ones? Ah, okay, so we can make these ones larger if we want to. It's interesting, the difference in size that they start off at. There we go, you can kind of Opel GT style lights if you want. Not that I'm going to put these on the car, I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, okay, you could try and build an Opel GT. Alright, go away with that. Okay, that will do there. Now, grills, of course, we don't want it looking like the what is it, Tesla Model 3? Is that the one with the just bizarre grill at the front? So yeah, we are going to have a grill. Now, this being a mid-engine car, a lot of the cooling is done around the back of the vehicle, but I do kind of want something at the... That kind of looks a bit sad. That just makes it look a little bit upset. We don't want an upset car. We could go for a very happy car if we wanted. Here we go. We'll go for a happy F40. Look at that. Look at that. See, it's cheerful. Much more cheerful a vehicle. Here we go. We can be smiling. I wonder if we can get like a fence along here. Oh, no, wait, we can actually. Maybe. There we go. We can have some vents along that part. Is that not as very much the cooling as you could expect? Don't quite like that. Just wondering if it was going to let me place them in that position. These wheel arches might be a little too... to be fair, though, when I have beefed up the wheels, it will look considerably better. So, yeah, for now, that shall stay. So, headlights, front grille, done. Let's come around to the back then. What are we going to do out here? Tail lights. I can probably work. We've got lots of a lot of relatively flat space to work with at the back of this vehicle. So let us get another grille. Let me place it along the bottom there. See, there's massive amounts of cooling from that one. Kind of useful, most definitely. Shall we stick some more vents on the back, possibly? Oh God, we have some. Oh, careful now. Some giant vents. No, I don't like them. Kind of looks like the pigs from Angry Birds. With that, that's definitely not what you want your supercar to be compared to. So we shall forego that idea. Shall we add another? Perhaps like a smaller. It kind of again very F40esque. They had this sort of they kind of had a mesh at the back, didn't it? So we'll go for a bit of a mesh work. It's not going to be the prettiest car from the back. I think it's just a completely flat surface. And I'm nowhere near good enough to make it. I'm not artistic, okay? I like cars, but I'm terribly unartistic when it comes to this sort of thing. Perhaps if we kind of give it some more... Oh no, that looks awful. Oh, go away, don't like that. Shall we just extend that one across the whole width of that? Yeah, whatever. We could put a wing on the back of it. Okay, just look at it from the front. The front looks good. Okay, just... Anything behind you is losing anyway, so it doesn't matter. That should be more than enough. In fact, we've got heaps of cooling. I might come back and delete stuff. I'm not sure about... Oh, I'm not sure. I think I like having it there, but perhaps a smaller one. Oh, I have an idea as well, actually. Where is the thing that I'm thinking of? Aha! There we go. So we can have like a... I guess like where the number plate would go on the back there, and then have that above it. Oh, that's a little higher. That'll do. It looks hideous from the back, but never mind. Exhaust, yes, we can sort out some of these things. They can not sit very... Okay, that might have to be made a little smaller so we can fit our exhausts on the back. Do we want to go for that many? I actually quite like having that many. We'll go for these ones, one on each side. Unfortunately, you can't have, like the crazy... you might be able to make the crazy Zonda cluster just about... you can't have like the Ferrari, like the 458 having 3 exhausts. You can't do that one on here. As far as there may be mods though. I haven't actually looked. I've not thought about it before. There may be mods for that kind of like exhaust clusters and so on. Or you might. Ooh, idea. Had an idea. I want to get rid of that because now I want to build it like the Callaway Sledgehammer. Callaway Sledgehammer. For those of you that have played PGR4, PGR4 has the Callaway Sledgehammer, doesn't it? Fantastic car, one of my favourite all-time vehicles. In the we can kind of do the Callaway Sledgehammer. Actually, no, you could build the. Of course, you could. You could build the Ferrari one. I forgot that you could turn off having multiple ones. There we go. That will make it more interesting. And if we'd have lots of fire coming out of the back of it. All right, and then we're going to stick on these little sort of corner bits for a bit more cooling. I'm not sure how much cooling we're going to need yet because the engine's not going to be horrendous. I'm not sure. I'm umming and ahhing a lot over this car. We're going to spend more time doing this bloody thing than I'm going to be building the engine at this rate. Maybe we'll have a more reasonably shaped one. Maybe that one will please me better. Kind of want it to stay... never mind. That's going to do. Right, stop faffing about with the back of the car. That will do. We'll stick some badges on the vehicle. I think that's the one that I normally... I can't remember now. We'll stick the badges on the car. Anyway, that one there can go on there. No, it's not going to go on the back because I've filled up all the space. So never mind. Oh, I stuck another one on the bonnet. Get away. Right, that will be our vehicle. Just don't look at it from the back. And we will be all good. Right. We're going to go for a rear-wheel drive vehicle, and seeing as I'm making an eco car, or eco sports car, we're going to have it green. Oh yes, that is definitely the green that I want my car in. We shall have it in the brightest of greens I have ever seen. Wow, that is impressively green. I'm sticking with that. Yes. Okay. Engine-wise, for the vehicle, what should we go for? I'm thinking we're definitely going to go for a turbocharged engine. I'm thinking we're going to go for a V6, a twin turbocharged V6. I think that's going to be a way to go with this one. Shall we go for... Yeah, we'll stick with an AISI. There we go. My brain can just about say that. I think that'll be a good place to start. Now, we want to... What sort of size engine do we want? Are we going to go for the 3-litre V6? Does that sound like a good idea? We can fit... Yeah, we can just about fit a 3-litre V6 into our vehicle. In fact, we can fit it in relatively comfortably. I do like having these little arrows around to judge the sizes and whatnot. Now, what... dual overhead cam. Maximum RPM very high. I've got to be really careful and not go... just build it for power, because we have still got to remember that I am trying to build it for to be economical as well. Emissions, do we have we don't have fuel economy as a thing here, so bugger it. Let's go for let's go for I think that'll be a good idea. I know I'm going to build this one far too powerful and have to tune everything down again, I suspect. We are going to... Okay, we're going to stick with this. It seems to work pretty well. Nice and light. Again, building the engine light is going to be useful. Seeing as I'm not too worried about costs, shall we just stick with crazy levels of performance innards? Light as well, I think. Any of these... fuel efficiency high for the low friction one, but we still need to... you know what? I'm going to stick with my... power bits for now in here, and we will cut. If things are going really badly wrong, I'll come back and I'll have to change it to try and get some more efficiency. Oh, let's have a look. What style? Okay, well, we got one style of engine cover. Shall we stick with our offensively green bits and pieces? I think we should. Have we got any more offensively green? Nope, does not seem like it. That's going to have to be as offensive as it can get. Fantastic. Okay, we got to order turbocharger. Yes, we're going to want 2 of the turbos. Not that I have any other options. Sure, we'll go for one of them. We'll go for the largest intercooler as we can, and we'll set it up for a race for now. We'll probably have to come back and tinker around with all of that to try and get the economy that I want out of the vehicle. We are going to want to be getting the most efficiency that we can out of here. So injector, direct injection. We are going to want throttle per cylinder. This doesn't have a fuel. Sure, there must be some small impacts, but it doesn't show them up there. We're going to want, again, doesn't show a particular economy. I will get there eventually, honestly. Right, and let's stick the exhaust on as well. Probably don't quite. We're not going to be getting 1,000 horsepower out of this engine. It might well be capable of this size engine, but I'm not good enough at building the damn things to be doing it. Except for a high flow one. This is going to be a relatively expensive, vehicle. Hopefully not too absurdly expensive. Right, let's just have a look. 428 horsepower to start with. Whoa, that's not bad. Okay, so for now, I'm actually going to just leave that in. We might go and let's go have a little play around with the RPM. How much RPM can we get out of it before it starts blowing up? Not a huge amount, actually. I'm quite... oh, okay, it's not that. Okay, I thought it was the RPM that was buggering that up. No, it's compression. So let's go and just have a little quick change about. Okay, so let's say 460 horsepower. For now, I will come and tweak around with the turbos. We're just going to continue onwards and see what we're working with. Economy-wise, we're of course wanting a manual gearbox. Let's go for 6 gears. Estimated top speed 200 miles an hour. Fantastic. Yes, we will gear it to do, or maybe just a fraction more, just in case. Let's give it some sporty differential geared one. Not quite want to go up for the full cost of that because that's horrendously expensive. So yeah, we'll have to try and keep the price down a little bit. Yeah, let's go for medium compound tires. It's going to be a road car after all. And it's not quite going to be like my normal ridiculous stupid speed cars that I've built, or I say stupid speed cars, the stupid crazy turbo lag cars. Shall we go carbon fibre wheels? That might be expensive. If we're like working at a silly money for the vehicle, we'll come back again. Oh, look at the rear tyres. That's much more like it. That's better. Let's go for larger front tyres. Maybe not quite 355 on the front. Can we... that will look nicer as well. Fantastic. I keep forgetting that there's that option as well when you have smaller wheels. Yeah, we may come back and to fiddle around with that stuff if the cost is starting to get a bit too expensive. Yeah, I quite like them. Right, that will do. Forwards. Now we're going to... We're not quite going to go for the carbon ceramic, but I will go for the vented discs. Again, get as big a brakes as possible. Give us a hope of getting it slowed down. This might be a fast car by the time I'm finished with it. I'm hoping it will. Let's not bother with any of that. Cooling airflow. Now, required cooling 337. I believe, if I remember rightly, if I turn this down so we have just enough, that should reduce drag, which will be better for me. So that'll do that. Then we will carry on. We're going to go for 2 seats. We want weight. We want as light as we can. Okay, so we can go for very basic stuff. Well, it's going to be a sports car, so I'm thinking we'll go for the sport option. That will keep it relatively light and hopefully relatively comfortable. Do we want any entertainment stuff? Not. I'm liking the weight being 0, so let's go for that one. We will go for the normal selection down there. Safety. We'll go for basic stuff for now. May come back and have a change of that. Okay, what are we going to do? We want some decent sportiness. Let's go active. Sure, we'll brave it. We'll brave it with fancy suspension on here. Let's go sport again in here. Yeah, I don't think we'll quite go full race. Okay, there we go. That is our vehicle from this initial test. Total cost 34,890. So I guess we're kind of looking Alpha 4C possibly. Kind of areas. Although this one here is considerably more powerful at the moment. Our economy, pretty good. That's actually pretty close to what I wanted. I wasn't expecting it to come out quite that nicely. It's just 1.1 miles a gallon off of what we want to do. The weight is under 1,000 kilos, which is also good. Right, back to the engine then. I do kind of want to keep the crazy levels of power in here. Let's have a look. So ignition timing, more power. Shall we see if we can... Oh, okay, that's going to bugger things up immensely if we start going up this way. Now, there's many ways of balancing all of the little bits and pieces on here, and I do not know all of the little tricks and so on. If we kind of lower this a little more, bloody hell, lowering that. Okay, so this engine is... I don't think I've ever had a car that I've messed about with on here that's been so... such huge drops. Normally I have to like really move the little bars around and yeah, to kind of get that sort of thing. This one here is just like a couple of clicks down and suddenly you've lost 100 horsepower on it. What can we do over here? If we... Oh god. Okay, well, what is failing here? Engine is knocking. Try lowering the compression. Okay, we've got valve flow going on as well, so we can't quite get away with that much turbo. That stage. There we go. Okay, we've still got that going on. Can we lower it a tiny bit more and keep... I want to have it not showing any error messages up here. Okay. It's not... In fact, it is constantly happening, and I'm not 100% sure why it's doing that one. What is it? I've killed all of my horsepower. All my glorious horsepower has buggered off completely. I can rev the thing relatively high. That's not a problem. That's not going to be good for it. Kind of our economy has gone to absolute crap from what I've been doing with all of this. I think I've buggered it up completely. Let us see what we can do. I don't quite know. Like the economy figure thing we've got over there, 0.634. I don't quite know what I'm aiming for with all of this. I don't quite know what I need to be getting that to get what I want out of it. Okay, that's kind of just that's reducing our torque. That is, yeah, it's kind of it's adjusting where the turbos are going to kick in. That I think we can leave there. What have we got going on here? All right, fuel. Yeah, fuel mixture probably not a good. Yeah, that's a very quick and easy way to shoot up in terms of the the economy. Aha, right. Cam profile we can put up, and that can put us back up towards 400 without giving us too much in the way of performance issues. Okay, let's stick the turbo back up there. So we're back up to 420. It's kind of just finding out which parts are the right ones to adjust to not affect your power too much, but give you enough in the way of economy. Okay, so that's worse than it was. Bloody hell. Let us go back to this then. We're worse than we got, and we were much less in the way of horsepower, so that's not helping matters really, is it? What if we stick... Wait, hold on. That's looking a hell of a lot better than it was a second ago. 409 horsepower. With that down there. The engine is okay, except for... And I can't quite remember what I needed to do to fix the valve. What do I need to do over here to make you happy? Is it this one? No, not quite sure what to do on that one. Basically, 400. Let's go 417 for now. I mean, it's still in green, so hey, there we go. That will do quite nicely. 31.5 miles a gallon. We're getting 400 horsepower out of this vehicle. Average reliability is 68.5. It's not too bad. Practicality is, for a sports car, I say it's relatively well. Sportiness, relatively high. The safety, not really. Prestige has gone down a fraction. I think it's slightly less powerful. Okay, well that actually wasn't too terrible in in doing all of that. Shall we go and send it? Oh, bugger, I haven't got my Top Gear lap time set up. God damn it. Let's go to the airfield. Right, car, let us set you off on your journey. Let's see how quickly this can go. Can I beat the car around, or can my phone beat the car around to find the Top Gear lap times? That is the question we've got going on now. Top Gear lap times. Right, phone, quickly. Come on, Google. Load faster, and then hopefully... we will... Okay, that's fine. I'm only going around the first corner now. What have we got statistic-wise while I'm looking here? 0 to 60 is 3.7 seconds. That's pretty good going. Top speed, 188.8. Yeah, perhaps not too surprised by all of that, because I did reduce... Well, we lost about 60 horsepower in trying to get that economy. As I said at the start, I'm sure there are probably better ways of doing that than I did. But he's kind of done the trick. Quarter of a mile is 11.3 seconds. It's not too bad. Actually, I have got the Top Gear lap times up, ready to see how the car... It was only a little bit of a break through the fast section. Going to be flat out around the next part. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Got the grip to do that one. I haven't put aero parts and so on this vehicle, the big wings. As tempted as I would be, it's more drag, and yeah, I figured it would be better to keep the car as it was, and not quite got the same crazy turbo lag that we have seen before from cars. Okay, let's have a look at total time, 117.4. That is very fast. That is very fast indeed. The 17.4 will put the car quicker than the Mercedes AMG GTS. It is 0.1 of a second behind the Ascari A10. It's less than half a second down on the Gumpert Apollo, and yeah, it's not even that far off the Bugatti Veyron Supersport. What is it, 0.8 of a second down on the Veyron? So, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I'm quite happy with this vehicle. It does, I think, does what I wanted it to be doing. Yeah, a economic I can never get that word right. Economical, there we go. Sports car. Decent power figures, and surprisingly decent miles a gallon. Emissions aren't too bad. Total cost is a little bit expensive, but you know, it works. It does what we want it to. Yeah, 970 kilos is pretty good going. Did I put 6 gears instead of 5 gears? I might have done that by accident. 417 horsepower from the 3-litre V6. There we go. Well, I did it. I got 400 horsepower out of a car designed to do over 30 miles a gallon. However, that is it for this video, guys. If you would like to submit more challenges for types of car for me to build on this game, then please do in the comment section, and I may well have a go at more of them in the future. But that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.